See that explosion there? That's a video game called Pipe Trouble, paid for by the Ontario government, $55,000, where part of the trouble is eco-terrorists blowing up natural gas pipelines. This, apparently, is educational, which is why the government of Ontario paid for it. Well, joining us now from Dawson Creek, British Columbia, is Mike Bernier. He's the mayor there, and he doesn't think it's quite so educational or amusing. Mike, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, Mayor, tell me what happened in Dawson Creek about 5 years ago. Eco-terrorism and bombing wasn't just a video game, it was real life, right?
That's right. This was real life on the ground for us. So this was obviously very disturbing when the acts were happening, but now to have a video game which is really trying to make light of what was real life and really problematic for us at the time, to make light of it is just absolutely disturbing.
It's very strange. I mean, it would be as if the Alberta government or the BC government, I don't know, paid for a video game called Windmill Bomber. Hey, go bomb those wind turbines in Ontario. Like, I don't even know where this came from. I mean, natural gas pipelines, like any infrastructure, have their issues, but they're extremely safe and they're done with the approval of environmental and other regulators. Am I right? What's it like in the natural gas industry in Dawson Creek?
Well, no, you are exactly right. We live in a country that has some of the most stringent rules in the world around how natural gas pipelines have to be installed, how they're monitored, how they're used. And the biggest thing we're trying to do up in our area, being the hub of natural gas activity in British Columbia right now, is really work with the companies, work with the people in the rural areas to find that balance, and to have a game that tries to make light of the fact that, yes, there's problems, but, it's easy to fix them just by going out and being vigilante, is absolutely the wrong message to be sending. And on top of that, it's totally contrary to what the people in this region are trying to do.
Well, not just that, but there's this game. It's very simplistic and stupid. It has disinformation. Like, it appears in this game that you have to clear cut and tear up and tear down towns and dig up forests to build a pipeline, where in reality pipelines are quite small and they're more than 90% of them are buried deep underground. You don't even see them. Am I right?
So in our area, almost all of the pipelines are underground. The problem I had originally with this game is we have people in our area who have legitimate concerns or legitimate ideas of maybe how to do things better, and we're trying to find that balance and work with companies to send a message that the people in this area are actually out there fighting constantly with companies and trying to blow up pipelines to get their point across is absolutely asinine that that's actually going on.
It's very frustrating. Now, if you had a message for the government of Ontario, for the Premier of Ontario, now I'm quite sure the Premier of Ontario did not know about this until it was brought to her attention. If you had a message for her and for TV Ontario that paid for this, what would you tell them? If you could get them on the phone right now, what would you say?
Well, first of all, I hope the Premier and the elected officials in Ontario knew nothing about this, because to condone or promote anything that is going to be basically highlighting and promoting terrorist acts like this is just a scary thought. So I'm going to take the high road and assume they knew nothing about it. And so I would ask them now to do the right thing to make sure that they're sending a message in Ontario that they don't condone this, support it, or promote it in any way.
Mike Bernier, Dawson Creek, thanks very much for standing up for the industry and, more importantly, for your community. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks so much.
Good luck. Hey.